What's going on YouTube? It's your boy John B, and I'm coming back to a brand new haircut tutorial. So today we're going to be doing a basic skin fade with a number 4 on top, and I want to keep it simple for the beginners. So this is kind of like a beginner video, but still has some little tips in there for you guys that have been cutting for a while. So here I'm using the Stylecraft Rebel, and this is one of my favorite clippers to cut the hair down with because it's really strong. So if you haven't gotten a pair, I really recommend it. It's stronger than the Magic Clip, stronger than the Senior, and it just runs through the hair, especially if you have like really thick hair. Next, I'm gonna go with my Barber trimmer. These are 0 gap, so I'm just making my first guideline like this. So if you are a beginner, I wouldn't recommend doing it this way, but I just like it because it makes my guidelines look a little cleaner. So I would flip it the other way if you're just starting to cut hair, but if not, you can have fun with it and do it this way. Next, I'm gonna go with my shaver, and I'm gonna go right below where I made that first guideline. You don't want to go all the way up to it because it'll be tougher to take out that bottom line later. So I'm just going with it, and this is also another good shaver that I would recommend to you guys if you guys haven't decided on one yet. But yeah, I like this one because there's a charging stand and it's consistent. Next, I'm gonna go with my Andis Master. This is the cordless one, the copper one, and I'm going with it the lever all the way closed. And when by closed, I mean by the clipper being at its shortest length with the lever. And I'm just gonna go right above that guideline just so I can it'll be an easier transition. My next step is clipper all the way open, and as you can see, it is cutting a little longer, so that means the lever is all the way down, which means it's cutting less hair. Next, I'm gonna start with it closed to remove that line, and I'm gonna flick, and I'm gonna really touch that line a little bit, little by little. Don't do anything crazy. Slowly open up the lever the higher you go, and do not go past that guideline you just made. You're trying to blend this in and not go crazy with it. So use your corners and be really light-handed as if you can. I really recommend you guys to try to practice being light-handed. As you can see here, I'm using my corners to take with that bottom line, and it's slowly coming out. And you just gotta keep practicing. Repetition is key. And yeah, you'll learn. Your clients say that throughout the years. Next, I'm using my same outliners that I used earlier, and I'm making my little pre-lineup. I like to do this because for me, it makes the blend come out easier. Like I can see how it's gonna look, but this isn't the final lineup. This is just like a pre-lineup. Next, I'm going with my number 1, and I'm going all the way open, and I'm starting my next guideline. You want to try to keep your guidelines the same and like even. Next, I'm gonna be doing clip over comb with the clipper all the way open. I like to do this technique just because it doesn't force you to go like into his head shape. Like you're not gonna make it look like a high mohawk fade or faux hawk fade. You're just gonna chip away at it little by little. And this comb is very, very good. If you don't have it, you can find it on Amazon. I believe you just type in carbon fiber flat top comb. So next, I'm going with the number 1 close, and we're gonna erase that little guideline right there. And it's not gonna come out fully, but you just have to trust the process. So I'm gonna use my corners, open and close, play with the lever. Remember, don't go higher than where you went with the clipper over comb. You just gotta keep picking at it, and use your eyes and you use your mirror. The mirror never lies, and the blend will slowly come together. Next, I'm gonna be using my half guard, and I'm gonna start with the lever open and slowly close it, and just pretty much play with the lever like I've been preaching this whole time. You can't be afraid to go like into being closed all the way and flicking out. That's where you practice. You see how I just took it off the guard. I'm using my corners now, and I'm surpassing the other guideline, but I'm flicking out. I'm not digging in. You never want to do that when you're doing detail work. As you can see, I play with my lever a lot, and it just comes with repetition. I've been doing this for over 10 years, and I found my groove, and this is my steps. Next, I'm gonna use my thinning shears just to detail a little bit too, to transition into that higher guard, and this just thins it out a little bit if you don't want to use your guard, and this cleans it up. Doesn't take off too much, just a little bit, and it's a seamless transition. And for this next side, I'm pretty much going to be doing the same steps, so I'll get at you guys when I'm starting to line up. So to start off the lineup, I like to brush the hair down so everything is in its natural place. And I start from the middle and I work my way to the sides. So for here, you don't want to press too hard, especially if you got zero gap trimmers. So these trimmers that I'm using are really sharp. So I really try not to press hard because you don't want to ever irritate your client's skin and they come back with like a rash or they bump up. So just be very light-handed and be very careful. Let the trimmer do his work. Now I flip the trimmer to the side and you can kind of tell I have a pretty light hand. So yeah, try to be light-handed. Don't press too hard. And as you can see, when you do line up, you do see some errors and some touch-up work that is needed, which is nothing wrong with that. That just means that you have a good eye and you can see it coming. Then I'm gonna line up the other side. And if you haven't yet, don't forget to drop a like. It helps the algorithm, helps me get more subscribers and more views on my videos. And yeah, that really keeps me going, knowing that I'm helping and genuinely like helping the barber community is really dope to really get back into YouTube again. I just hit 11K and I'm really motivated to keep going. So if you haven't yet, just subscribe and I'll try to drop a video every week. That's one of my goals that I try to do from now on. Now I'm razoring it. This will get your lineup extra crispy. And I'm stretching the skin. I did wet his skin and his hair a little bit just because he has thick hair. So I don't ever want to I don't want him to get cut or anything. But usually I would dry shave, but just for him, he has thick hair, so I put a little water on it just to make it easier. So that is the final result. I really appreciate all you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy John B, and I'm out.